Hey y'all, my name is Amber and I'm a black girl who loves to travel. Here is my review on Turkish Airlines as well as Tour Istanbul. So I just returned from a trip to Zanzibar, Tanzania, where I actually traveled via Turkish Airlines. So I boarded in Chicago. Brief thoughts on the experience there in Chicago. There's not enough gate agents for baggage checks, so that did take quite some time, about an hour standing in line. And then the process of actually like boarding the plane was a bit disorganized. So that took some time. Once I was actually on the plane, my experience overall was very good. The comfortability of the plane was amazing. Like I had adequate leg space, which I'm short, so that doesn't mean a lot. But I also had adequate hip space in the seat. While on the plane, I would say that the entertainment was so-so. I've had better entertainment like blockbuster films and things like that from like Qatar and Emirates. Turkish Airlines did have some, but not a lot to choose from. So I watched a couple of movies, and then I didn't find anything else that I wanted to see. But overall, good experience in flight. The bathrooms were cleaned regularly. I did not go in and experience any like nasty restrooms while I was on the plane. And I was on the plane for 11 hours going and then 8 hours once I made it to Istanbul from there. So pretty good overall experience there. I will say that the food was actually great, very well seasoned. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had like curry chicken and rice, and then I also had meatball, which is not your traditional meatball. It's like more Middle Eastern meatball, and rice, and it was really good. What else? So besides the cleanliness of the plane, you also get these little baggies. And I got these on both of my flights from Chicago to Istanbul and then from Istanbul to Chicago. So in the bags, you get earplugs, you get house shoes, which that was my first time getting house shoes on a plane, socks, eye mask. You also get a toothbrush with toothpaste, and you get lip balm. So really nice baggie. I'll keep this and probably throw it in my purse for something else. But overall, good experience on the airline. I will say in the airport that followed through. The prices in the airport were a bit inflated, and depending on where you were, you may be paying in euro, you may be paying in lira, and you may be paying in dollar. So just pay attention because all of those currencies are different. And it ranged between like business to business within the airport. I did have dinner at the airport, I believe at the Pierre Hermé cafe. It was pretty decent for airport food. It was really good actually. And then they also have like some of those quiet areas for sleeping where the chair is sort of reclined, not all the way reclined. And like little nooks and crannies throughout the airport where you can find a space. They have sleep pods. I would not pay for that. That's about like 15 US dollars or something like that an hour. And I'm claustrophobic. So skip that. What else? So in the airport, Tour Istanbul, I just want to give you information that I wish I would have had. So in order to sign up for a tour, you're going to want to have to go outside of the transfer area. So when you get off the plane, there's an area where you can go directly to transfers, and it'll put you directly in the airport by the gates, or you can go outside and go through passport control. To sign up for a tour, you have to go through passport control. So I had a 19-hour layover coming back. 3 hours going. I would not have been able to take a tour because they recommend 6. I actually recommend 8 hours in between flights. But you're going to want to go through passport control. So it'll be a blue area. If you see a Turkish flag, that is not the area you want to be in. That is for Turkish citizens. You want to go to the area for others. Go through passport control. Once you make it outside of passport control, go to the right. It'll be a Burger King. Go past the Burger King and you'll see an area for Turkish Airlines as well as for Tour Istanbul. You'll sign up there. You have to be signed up 30 minutes before departure to go on that particular tour. It's completely free. Highly recommend. You can only do one tour per layover. But highly recommend take that opportunity. If you have more than a 24-hour or more layover, you can actually get a free hotel. You can only do either or, you can't do both. But definitely, if you have a layover that you have enough time, take the tour. Take the tour. I don't know what I expected for Turkey, from an experience perspective, but it was nothing that I could have fathomed. It is a beautiful country. It is a metropolis. It is very state of the art, modern. You get both like that modern city vibe, and then you get the old vibe, the old, like you see the monuments, you see the statues and all of that. The mosques are beautiful. Cobblestone streets, you get all of it. So highly recommend taking the tour. You will get an opportunity to buy souvenirs at like the Grand Bazaar. People try to scam you and all of that stuff, but don't worry, it's pretty safe. But definitely highly recommend that tour. It was a great experience, and I definitely will do it again.